Morning, everybody. It's cold. We got the heater running, that's why it's so loud. But it's negative 19. Thankfully, there's no wind chill. It feels like negative 19. Because otherwise, it'd feel really cold. But we're milking this morning on a really cold day. And hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so today we've had a lot of things frozen. These couple milkers here on the end, closest to the doors outside, always freeze, so you gotta put them in hot water for a while. And same with these hoses here. I unthawed this one, but it might be, oh, she's going. But winter, no fun. We got two heaters running, we only normally run the one. But with everything that keeps freezing down on this side, we got this little one and then we got the bigger one up there that we normally use. But yeah, this is what it's like milking in the great Midwest in the winter. So guys, Grandpa came and stole our other heater for a good reason. The case isn't starting, and we kind of need to feed the cows. So hopefully having the heater on the engine for a little bit will get her to start. Still having frozen hose problems in here, but we got a couple going, but some still just won't go. So guys, we're milking today. The usual. Dip them, strip them, wipe them, hook up the milker. I'll just be showing you these three here. We got a 3/4 cow here, so I'll have to tie one of the milkers off. Usually you can use those plug things, but that takes too much time to go grab one. So strip it again, make sure there's no mastitis. Let it drop that milk down a little. Sometimes it's a little hard. Oh, it looks like I got another 3/4 there, a little. Okay, I'm going to strap my hands really quick. Hustle over, get a towel. That was nice, that was nice. Okay, get those teats nice and clean. It's cold today, so they dry pretty fast after you dip them. Alright, last one. Oh yeah, that's a 3/4. But I was saying that it's really cold and then these hoses start getting really stiff and then falling off. You gotta put them back on all the time. So it's not too bad. This one came off the thingy here. Okay, we got this last one. She's a 3/4 too. So we'll do the same thing we did on that last one. And when we're done, we'll dip them and then we wipe them off so the teats don't freeze in the winter. It's under 20 degrees, which is like negative 15 right now maybe. So we gotta wipe them off, otherwise they'll get frosted. Girls enjoying the warm parlor in here? Okay, so now we're gonna dip them and then wipe them off. I know somebody's gonna be like, well, why do you dip them and then wipe them off? Well, another cow is in that milker. Helps keep stuff clean. I don't know. Now I got a towel out of thin air. And then we just, I wouldn't say you really like wipe them like when you're cleaning them. I kind of just like them off. So they still have a little bit of the iodine on there, but not enough to like freeze on there. And wash shibbity-ba. That's how you do it. Okay guys, I'm gonna wash down now. It's gonna get really foggy. I'm just gonna do a time lapse of the whole thing. Enjoy. Alright, now it's time for shutdown. So this is all the same. The only difference is when milking when it's cold is it's cold. So everything else is the same. So guys, we had two babies born in the cold this morning. A red and white girl and a black and white boy. And they're cold. So they're up here in the utility room. It's really warm in here. We'll be putting the blankets on them as soon as they dry off a little bit more. And we're gonna put a blanket over them right now, but we'll be putting the calf jackets on them when they dry off a little bit more. But I'll show you, they're shivering a little. Okay, this is the little boy. Little girl. Always seems to happen on the coldest days. Never fails. No babies yesterday when it wasn't as cold. But it was still cold yesterday. But got the calves all bedded up here. Just to help them dry off a little bit faster before we put the jackets on them. Cute little calfie. Alright guys, we're gonna feed these heifers here and we're gonna try to get those moms, then hopefully the old truck will start. I just tried and she didn't go. I might have to hook it up to the battery in my truck and give it a little bit more juice to try to get started. So we'll see, but we're gonna feed these heifers first and then do that. Here's the boy from earlier. He's all dried off now. We got a little blankie on him, well, a jacket. Now he's gonna go in some nice straw here. Here you go, buddy. And we got little Red. Well, we finally got the old truck running. Okay, Grandpa and I got him loaded up. One has a bad hip, kinda. The cow does. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on, girl. And there we are. All right, so the cow right here had the red and white girl, and the heifer right there had the big boy. And we'll let them hang out here. Honestly, it's really not that bad without that wind. Well, it's 4 degrees. Feels like -12, but the sun's out. The breeze really isn't too bad. It's actually pretty nice out today, other than the case didn't start right away. Grandpa had to use the heater on that, and then the truck wouldn't start right away. So that's the worst things that could happen today. That's good. So we got a cow that was down up here in the freestall barn this morning, and we finally got her. Well, she kind of got up on her own after a while. So my uncle put her in the fresh group while he was scraping, and since we brought these two up, we're gonna bring her down and put her on the bed pack because it's just easier to get up and down there and not get stuck in the stall. So that's what we're doing now. Got her on the trailer. I'm gonna unload her. She doesn't really have a bag, so we're just gonna put her in here where the calf. Here's a little bowl Grandpa just bought. Pretty soon he'll be going over there to breed the heifers. He's already trying to breed this one that we just brought down. Forgot to add in there that he comes out of a really good cow. That's what grandma told me. So I believe my grandma. And Grandpa, every time we'd like go to a cow sale, he would write down his top ones, and then when they'd sell, and then he was pretty right on a lot of them whenever we would watch them sell. And yeah, he'd always pick like the top ones. So he'll be a good bull.